Okay, this is Kelly Maertz on Settlement House Drive. The mulch cleanup, and you'll be interested in maintenance going forward. We have 3 tree rings in the front here. This bed here. Good bit of weeds. Good bit of weeds to get. Probably no shrub trimming there. The taxes really don't need anything, but maybe a real light touch up. Yeah, pretty heavy weeds. The variety will get cut back here. There's some dead stalks to cut back from the geraniums, and I imagine by the time we get out here, these bulbs need to be cut back. And maybe I would recommend pulling the 2 hollies. I don't know if they're really doing a whole lot. Yeah, I think they're pretty well dead. Don't need much there. Looks like everything has been trimmed. Just need to cut back the rows there. Could probably dig out these suckers right there. All the bitter press. There's lots of thistle. This would be good to come and spray first. And then in the back here, we got a lot going on. I do think these taxes could use a little bit of trim. And a little bit of a trim on that guy there. At least get him off the fence. Again, good bit of weeds. We can clean up this lilac. A little bit of a trim on the boxwood. Clean up the taxus. There are 2 of them. Clean up the 2 boxwood. Might be able to find a couple of branches on these maple leaf viburnum. Get a few branches just off the AC unit. We can trim this to make this path a little clearer, and maybe the same on this side, just a little bit. Yeah, and then clean that up. And that taxes. And right there, just to get all of them off the back patio. Not a lot of weeds in this area, and not a lot of perennials. Definitely a lot of edging though. Leave that arb alone. A few weeds. We can cut back the hydrangea. This viburnum, if you get kind of cleaned up and just tightened up, make sure it's not hanging over the patio. Probably recommend removing this holly as well. It's kind of barely hanging on, but seems to have a disease issue. Okay, and then I'm going to include making tree rings around these 2 trees here where grass isn't growing. Come cut down these spirea to about 1/3. And we can clean up this viburnum a little bit. Again, everything's been trimmed recently, so it doesn't need a lot. The panicle hydrangeas here can all get cut back to about 1 foot or so. And then the taxus and boxwood can get cleaned up. Not really anything there to take care of. I don't think the willow really looked really nice. I don't think it really needs anything. maybe if they said something, we could take it off the back. So the mowers are here finishing up, so probably won't hear me much more, but I'll just do the rest of this for the video of it. A lot of weeds. They could clean out the interior of this. Still a lot of weeds. Clean up the clematis. Got more clematis growing along there. Let's make sure we don't pull that. There are a few weeds within the ground cover here. Probably give this a trim just on the front edge to keep it from hanging over the lawn.
Is there gain over here? Gain over here.
Oh yeah, I figured that out too.
Yeah. Hey, have a good day, man.
You too. There's some honeysuckle back here that could be pulled. Not much to do with the spruce. They don't look real good. Seems kind of wet back here. I think they might be, their feet might be a little too wet. These viburnum, I'm not going to really recommend doing much to them just because of the setting back here. It's kind of a wild type thing. Got the arbs, nothing to do with those. I'm going to quote mulching just kind of the fronts of these evergreens. It goes back another 6 feet or so, but I'm assuming they don't want to put mulch back there. But we'll come up here, maybe take a little mulch right back here just because it's visible from the front. These are all black-eyed Susans here, so won't be pulling those. It looks like there's some other perennials in there also, some geranium, some sage, maybe Joe Pye weed. So just have to be real cautious when pulling weeds in here. There are a lot of leaves back here. I want to get those out even though we're not mulching that. And there are also a lot of leaves back under these spruce. Just want to get all those out. And then cleaning up this edge. We'll mulch the front here. Cutting back these liriape. Probably be able to deadhead these Lenten rows at the time. There's several honeysuckle back there. I want to get those. The hydrangeas don't need anything. I don't think there's really much needed to be done to these viburnum or any of these. Maybe snipping a few of the branches that are trying to lean towards the neighbors. Lots of weeds. I'm not sure about these bricks back here. It looks like they are probably holding mulch in from going into the neighbor's driveway. So we'll just need to make sure we don't mulch up over that at all. And then here's our other larger tree ring. I've got 4 larger roses that would need the dead cut out. And that's about it back here. Got some more Shasta daisies here and just a couple little weeds. Where I looked at the mint, the dogwood's fine. Leaves under the spruce. And that's about it. And we got 1, 2, 3 tree rings.